According to U.S. Special Envoy Tim King, the current talks between Saudi Arabia and Iran hasn't stopped Tehran from delivering arms to Yemen's Houthi rebels. This report has more details.
The current reconciliation between Saudi Arabia and Iran hasn't stopped Iran from delivering weaponry to Yemen's Houthi rebels, according to U.S. Special Envoy for Yemen, Tim King. Iran and Riyadh, which support opposite factions in Yemen's civil conflict, agreed in March to re-establish diplomatic ties and reopen their respective embassies, which had been closed since 2016. King told reporters that the U.S. appreciates that China brokered a Kurd, but is worried about Iran's participation in Yemen's civil conflict. They have armed and trained and equipped the Houthis to fight and attack Saudi Arabia, King said. These attacks have not taken place for over a year, but the Iranians have continued to smuggle weaponry and narcotics toward the conflict. The U.S. has long accused Iran of sending weaponry to the Houthi rebels in Yemen, where a civil conflict has displaced hundreds of thousands of people and brought the Arab world's poorest country to the verge of starvation. In recent months, U.S. and allied naval forces have seized a number of armament shipments along maritime routes they claim are being used to smuggle weapons from Iran to Yemen in violation of a 2015 UN arms embargo. Iran denies supplying and training the Houthi rebels that seized Yemen's capital Sana'a in 2014 and drove out the government. In 2015, a military coalition led by Saudi Arabia engaged in what became a bloody proxy war between Tehran and Riyadh. Since a 6-month truce expired in October 2022, the US and the UN have pushed for a more comprehensive peace accord among Yemen's warring parties. In a sign of progress, a Saudi delegation led by the kingdom's envoy to Yemen, Mohammed al-Jaber, met with the Houthis in Sana'a last month. The release of over 900 detainees held by the Houthis and the internationally recognized government facilitated by the UN added to the optimism.